Okay, viewer, we're back. I had a FAQ open because I was curious to see if there was a way to get into the circus that didn't involve election fraud. There's not, by the way. And yeah, it saved you, general viewer, a lot of frustrating, boring time listening to me wander around and not know what's going on, because it pointed out the incredibly obvious, which is that our next step is to talk to the priest that CODY, the lion aquatillion, flat out told us to talk to. It would have taken me forever to remember that. What? That lion in the circus was CODY? I heard the circus came from BONZLEY, the snow-covered town. To go there, you must first drop the bridge in the south of Winds. Man, I'll drop it like a bad habit. But it is said that the key to the bridge was lost. However, you must save CODY, please. Okay, maybe a hint on where the bridge is? Well, I mean, I know where the bridge is. It's, yeah. Well, maybe I have to go to the bridge itself to get some clue as to where the key might be found. Does that make sense to you, gentle viewer? I'm thinking that we could save a little bit of time heading to the bridge if I bought a telepo and we went back to the town of BeeGees. And I've been wanting to go back to the town of BeeGees anyway. Just because, you know, it's the town of BeeGees. I mean, of course I want to go. Hold on, I need to pause it here for a second. Okay, folks, sorry, there's just something I had to do. Let's head for BeeGees. As long as we're here. Well, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud and women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. Now it's alright, but it's okay. And you can turn the other way. And we can't try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. And we're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. So, that's over. Aren't you glad? Huh. This key? It was stolen from a bratty kid who buried it somewhere. I can't find it. The kid said it must be by Giant. Aw shucks. Aw shucks. Really? Crap. Well, I don't have another telepo, so I guess I should really walk to Giant. Well, now I get low when I get high, and if I can't either, really try. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes, I'm a dancing man, and I just can't lose. You know it's alright, and it's okay. I live to see another day. A Bad Bunny? Wow, we can't try to understand New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city shaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive. Avatar, you've got to stop. Oh, very well, Tina. You're probably right. 2 killer bugs, folks. 2 killer bugs. I had to stop because I can only display that many lyrics on screen at a time. I would have to scroll down. That would involve switching windows. Way too much work. But we'll find another reason to go to BG soon. And you'll all know at that point to skip that video. Back to Giant. You know, I feel like I was just in Giant for like 8 hours fighting GOLAN. But it'll be nice to see the place again, because I never actually went back to get my hero's welcome after defeating GOLAN. So, you know, there'll probably be a huge party for the Avatar. That was one of the neat things about Ultima, is after you became the Avatar and a huge hero, people did recognize you from your past adventures when you walked around. You could start a game and already be a well-renowned and beloved hero. So, let's see what kind of a hero's welcome I get in Giant. This is the town of Giant. Yes, it is. Ah ha ha ha. The miniature Golan ran away scared. Ah ha ha ho ho hee hee. Yeah, and you know who was responsible for that, pal? Oh, no, the old man. He asked us to defeat Golan, so he'll be grateful. If I could just once taste that plum plum that Plaz grew. I'll give you a fat lip, old man. Oh, good gracious. I'm not even gonna bother talking to the rest of the townspeople. Nobody's giving me credit for defeating Golan. Maybe I wore away their goodwill by singing Staying Alive. And Morgan's not even in his house. I figured I needed to talk to him to dig a hole and find the missing key. Morgan does seem to be at the center of all puzzles in this game, because so far there's been one puzzle and Morgan was at the center of it. I wonder what happens if I go into Golan's house, if it's still going to play scary music. Yes, yes it is. Oh, you know what, we're made of time, and I have no more BeeGees songs to sing right now, so let's go in here and see what there is to see in the basement. Maybe I can get into that jail cell and there's awesome treasure in there. Or maybe this is a minor waste of time. Just a minor waste of time that is part of the larger waste of time known as Tecmo's Secret to the Stars. Ooh. Useless, there's nothing in here. Why do they even like do this switch to a new screen graphic if there's nothing there? Truly there's nothing here. Someone should move into this place, I feel. And now it's occurring to me, there's somebody I was supposed to talk to. I guess this town will prosper now that Golan's gone. To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to eat again. Yeah, and you know who you owe that to, Pally boy? We have a plentiful crop of plum plum this year. Alright, this bites. I teleported to BeeGees town and walked all the way here from there, and the whole story is refusing to completely unfold itself just because of what I did. Here, Uncle Save You inexplicably occasionally know what's going on. What, I was sleeping, by the way, will you tell me about your adventures? Useless. Worthless. Staying alive. Well, now I get low, I get high. And if I can't get either, I really try. I heard your friends at Dynamite. That means you get entered to Costas, right? How did you do it? Tell me. Whatever. Got the wings of heaven on my shoes. If I wish to seek that fool, be very careful. Careful, and any other little hints? I'm a dancing man and I just can't lose. You know it's alright, it's okay, I'll live to see another day. You can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, we are not in BeeGees town. I really don't have an excuse to do that, but I'm just trying to find some way to pass the time as I wander around aimlessly in the town that really should no longer be called Giant. But we're running out of time, and I've got no idea what to do. Once again, although this game is for 8-year-olds, I will probably, just to save time and energy, check a fact on what to do next, because I don't know where that guy is. Maybe he's hanging around in DeCostas now that we are able to get in there. I just don't know. Well, I'll start wandering over that way at any rate. Alright folks, I'll gonna have to sign off here in a minute. When we come back, one way or another, we'll be staying alive. I mean, I'll figure out what we're supposed to do next. And I'll see you then.